Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're embarking on an immersive and honestly kind of terrifying journey into the universe's absolute most mysterious objects. We're talking about cosmic shadows that literally defy everything we think we know about reality. So let's just dive right in.
Now, what if I told you that somewhere out there in the universe, a place actually exists where time just slows down, where light completely vanishes, and the fundamental laws of physics, they just break? I know, it sounds totally like science fiction, but it is absolute scientific reality. Scientists have spent decades trying to figure out these cosmic monsters, yet even today, they remain one of our absolute greatest mysteries. You see, a black hole isn't just some, empty hole in space. It's an entity of incomprehensible power. To put it in perspective, if our sun were suddenly replaced by a black hole of the exact same mass, our entire solar system would instantly plunge into utter chaos. They hold the secrets of time, reality, and maybe even the fate of the universe itself. By the end of this explainer, you're going to understand exactly why these are without a doubt the most terrifying objects we've ever discovered.
Section 1. Birth of a monster.
So, how do they form? Well, it's an incredibly violent four-step death sequence. Just imagine a really massive star, burning incredibly hot for millions of years, just churning out this enormous amount of energy. But eventually, that fuel depletes. And when that happens, gravity violently takes over. It causes the entire star to collapse inward under its own staggering weight. And if that star is massive enough, it becomes something totally extraordinary, a black hole. Basically, all that matter gets packed into such a tiny, microscopic area that gravity becomes unimaginably powerful. We're talking so powerful that literally nothing escapes, not even light. And that total absence of escaping light, that is exactly why black holes appear completely pitch black. We can't even see them directly. We only know they're lurking out there in the dark because of the absolutely devastating gravitational effects they have on nearby stars, gas, and light.
Section 2. The point of no return.
So let's talk about the event horizon. This is the invisible boundary around a black hole, where gravity is so incredibly strong that escape becomes mathematically and physically impossible. Think about it. If an astronaut drifted too close and crossed this boundary, turning their ship around wouldn't even matter anymore. The pull of gravity becomes completely unstoppable at that point. No spaceship, no signal, no desperate final message, nothing can ever come back.
Beyond the event horizon lies what is arguably the greatest mystery in all of science. Because, since information from beyond this boundary can never, ever reach us, nobody actually knows exactly what happens inside. It's really a door to an unknown universe. And the truly chilling reality here is that it's a door you can only cross once. It's a strictly one-way trip into complete mystery.
Section 3. Falling in. Spaghettification. Okay, I want you to imagine you are floating toward a black hole right now. At first, everything seems completely normal, but as you get closer, gravity actually begins acting differently on different parts of your body. Because the gravitational gradient is just so incredibly steep, your feet, which are closer to the black hole, feel a way stronger pull than your head. The terrifying result of this, you start stretching longer and longer. And physicists literally call this spaghettification because, your body would be stretched into something resembling a long, thin strand of spaghetti. And please understand, this is definitely not some science fiction made up for a Hollywood movie. This is a real, hard mathematical prediction based directly on Einstein's theory of gravity. This process violently destroys absolutely anything that falls in. But it leaves physicists with this massive mind-bending puzzle. What ultimately happens to the fundamental information contained within that destroyed object? Does it just get lost forever? This is actually known as the information paradox, and it has puzzled the brightest minds in science for decades.
Section 4. Nature's time machines. Now, according to Einstein's theory of relativity, stronger gravity actually causes time to move more slowly. So imagine spending just one single hour hanging out near a supermassive black hole. By the time you return to Earth, decades could have passed, maybe even centuries. For you, it was a quick 60-minute trip, but for everyone you know back home, an entire lifetime went by. So in a very real sense, black holes basically act as natural time machines, propelling you directly into the future.
Section 5. The cosmic architects. But, not all black holes are the same. Some are just a few times heavier than our sun, but others,
Others are true, unfathomable cosmic giants. In fact, at the center of nearly every large galaxy lies a supermassive black hole. And yes, for sure, that includes our very own home, the Milky Way galaxy. We have a monster silently sitting right at our galactic center, just guiding the movement of all our stars. Billions. Just let that number sink in. While our local supermassive black hole is millions of times the mass of our sun, some of these giants contain billions of solar masses. They are so incredibly massive that they control the sweeping movement of stars across entire galaxies. Honestly, without them, galaxies might not even exist in the form we know today. So they aren't just destroyers, right? They're really cosmic architects actively shaping reality as we know it. Section 6. Photographing the shadows. For decades, black holes literally existed only in chalk on blackboards, just in theories and super complex mathematical calculations. We totally knew they should be out there, but we couldn't actually see them. But then, in 2019, humanity achieved this incredible, historic leap. Scientists released humanity's first ever image of a black hole, actually capturing the glowing, superheated ring of gas surrounding a completely pitch-dark center. And that dark center? That was the shadow of the black hole itself. It was a massive discovery that confirmed decades of Einstein's predictions. We were finally seeing the face of a monster that had haunted science for generations. We actually managed to make the universe's most invisible, terrifying object visible to human eyes. Truly a real game changer.
Section 7. The unsolved mysteries. So what actually happens inside? Do our known laws of physics just break down completely at the center? Or, I don't know, are there hidden dimensions tangled up inside them? Could they maybe act as wormholes connecting distant regions of space? Or perhaps even entirely different universes? Well, right now, nobody on Earth knows. Finding these answers might actually require us to develop a totally new understanding of reality itself.
It's crazy because every answer we discover about black holes just seems to create even bigger, more profound questions. So as you look up at the peaceful night sky tonight, just remember those silent, invisible monsters guarding the absolute deepest secrets of the cosmos. What truly lies beyond the door to the unknown universe? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, keep questioning the universe.